Hello friends, welcome back to Circle Time. Now it's time for our daily message. Our daily message tells us what we're learning about today. Are you ready to read today's message? Perfect. The sun provides light and heat to Earth. Okay, now you read with me. I'll read and you can repeat. Ready? The sun provides light and heat to Earth. Perfect! Great work, friends. You read today's message. Before we talk about our message, we are going to be letter detectives. We are going to look for the letter of the week in our message. Do you remember this week's letter? If you said the letter R, you are correct. This week we're learning the letter R. We have our uppercase R and our lowercase r. Do you remember what sound the letter R makes? It makes the R sound. Can you say it with me? R. Perfect. Okay, let's put our R's on the board so we remember what they look like. Okay, now we need to put on our detective goggles. Perfect. Let's look at our message. Can you find the letter R? There are two of them in today's message. Can you find them? Did you find the two R's? Awesome. Okay, now we're going to look for them together. I'll use my pointer, and when I'm pointing to the letter R, you're going to say stop. Ready? Let's start at the top on the left. We're moving to the right, just like we read. We're looking for the letter R. Remember, say stop when I'm pointing to one. Did you say stop? Awesome! This is the letter R. Let's underline it. Is this an uppercase R or a lowercase r? If you said a lowercase r, you are correct. It's a short letter. It has a straight line down and a little hook at the top, or a curve. Okay, let's keep looking. We have one more R in our message. We stopped right here. We're going to keep moving to the right. We're at the end of the line. We need to go down one line and back to the left. And then we'll move to the right again, just like we read. We're looking for an R. Remember, say stop if I'm pointing to one. No more R's on this line, okay? Down one line, back to the left. We're looking for an R. Remember, say stop. Did you say stop? If you did, excellent work. It is another R. Let's underline it. Is this an uppercase R or a lowercase r? If you said a lowercase r, you are correct. It's a short letter. It has a straight line down and a curve or a hook at the top. Perfect, friends. You found the two R's. Okay, now that we've looked for our letter R, it's time to read our message again, and then we'll talk about what it means. Ready? The sun provides light and heat to Earth. Yesterday, we talked about Earth. We said that Earth is the planet we live on. Earth is home to humans and many other living things, like sea animals or land animals, even plants, like flowers and bushes and trees. Earth is the home to all living things. Now, our message says that the sun provides light and heat to the earth. Sun is our word of the day. Can you say sun? Perfect. Have you ever seen the sun before? On a clear day, you can look up in the sky and you'll see the sun. The sun is in space, just like the planet Earth is in space. And the sun is very special because it provides the Earth with light and heat. Without the sun, it would be dark on Earth. We wouldn't be able to see anything. And it would be extremely cold. So, if we didn't have the sun, no one would be here. We wouldn't be able to have life on Earth. That's why the sun is very important. Did you know that the sun is actually a star? It's the biggest star in our solar system. And it's so big because its heat has to stretch really far so it can provide heat on Earth. That way we can survive. Let's add the word sun to our word wall. There we go. Okay, today I am going to read a book to you, and it's about the sun. Are you ready? Let's take a look at our story. The title of our story is "The Sun is My Favorite Star." Can you read it with me? Let's read it one more time together. The sun is my favorite star. Excellent. Okay, the author of our story is Frank Asch. Can you say that? Frank Asch. Perfect. If he's the author of our story, what did he do? What's an author's job? If you said he wrote the words in the book, you are correct. He wrote everything that we're going to read in our book today. He created the book. Okay, are you ready to read? Perfect. The sun is my favorite star. The sun is my favorite star. In the morning, it comes to my window and wakes me up. Does the sun wake you up in the morning? Does it shine through your window? It shines through my window in the morning. While I have breakfast, it sends the mist away and dries up the morning dew. The morning dew is the little wet water droplets on the ground. And as the sun rises, it starts to dry that water. It makes the water evaporate. That means it changes from a liquid, like water, to a gas. So it's floating in the air and you can't even see it. Then it waits for me to come out and play. The sun is my favorite star. Do you like to play outside when the sun is out? Awesome. What do you like to do outside when the sun is out? Thank you so much for sharing. Oh, the little girl likes to swing on a tire that's hanging from her tree. And she likes to play with her cat when the sun is out. Gliding through the trees above my head, it follows me everywhere I go. Its light is bright and hot. Wow, so the sun is in the sky and everywhere she goes, she can see it. The sun is also very bright and hot. She's using a magnifying glass. The rays of the sun are going straight through the glass and it's hitting one spot on the leaf. Do you know what's going to happen to the leaf when that light hits it? It's actually going to burn that piece of leaf. So the leaf is going to end up with a little hole in it because the sun's heat is very hot. It peeks through a hole in the fence. The light rays are shining through the hole in the fence. it's shining on a little bug. It casts my shadow on the wall. When the sun is out, we can make shadows. The shadow that we see is just the light that can't hit the wall that she's on, or maybe the ground where your shadow is. It's because the light from the sun is being blocked from that part of an object. So it makes a dark shadow in that spot. The sun is my favorite star. Sometimes it plays hide and seek with me. The sun is playing hide and seek. Where do you think it's hiding? Thank you for sharing. I think it's behind the clouds. Sometimes clouds float in front of the sun, and it looks like the sun is playing hide and seek because we can't see it. Sometimes it goes away. Ooh, it's raining outside. She has her umbrella, and the sun is not shining. The sun is still in the sky, but there's so many clouds that it's blocking a lot of the light, and it's hard to see it. And brings me back a big bouquet. Wow, after it rained, the sun came out, and it made a rainbow in the sky. Have you ever seen a rainbow before? Awesome. The sun is my favorite star. She's hanging her clothes out on the clothesline. Why do you think she's putting her wet clothes outside? The heat from the sun is going to dry the clothes. It's going to make the water evaporate. When water evaporates, it turns into a gas and it floats in the air and we can't even see it. In the evening, it paints pretty pictures in the sky for me. Wow, look, the sun is setting. That means it's going down. It's going to where we can't see it. But it made a beautiful picture in the sky. The sky isn't blue anymore. Now it's orange. It has some pink and purple color to it and a yellow color. This is a beautiful sunset. Even in the night, it sends some light to keep me company. Here's the moon. But the moon doesn't have its own light. The sun is actually shining on the moon, and that's why we can see the moon at night. It looks like the moon is giving off a lower or dimmer light. All stars in the sky are beautiful, but so far, the sun is my favorite star. That's the end. Did you enjoy our story about the sun? Great! The sun is very important to the earth. It gives us light and heat. And if we didn't have light, we wouldn't be able to see. And if we didn't have heat, we would get so cold we wouldn't be able to survive. The sun is not only important to humans, but it's also important to animals and plants. Plants use the sun's heat to make energy, and then they give us oxygen for us to breathe. If we didn't have any plants, we wouldn't be able to breathe. The air would be full of gases that would make us really sick. So, the sun is extremely important. It's not only good for humans, but it's also good for plants, which helps humans. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson and you learned something about the sun. The sun is a big, beautiful star that's in our solar system. Thank you for joining me for Circle Time today. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Hi everyone, if you enjoyed this video, click the like button. And if you would like to see more videos just like this one from Miss April's classroom, make sure you click subscribe.